All right, so good afternoon to every one of you. Hey, some of the school students already start school this week already. Right? Some of the P6 already started school already. How have you all been? All right, have you all been going back to school already? All right, some of you say that, next week is coming. Yeah. All right, some of you really miss your schoolmates and all this. That's a good thing. All right, but remember, go to school to gain knowledge, to learn something. Don't waste too much time. P5, P6 is the crucial year for your math, just to let you know. All right. So can I get the students to stop your video screening? All right. So usually we do not have videos for the P5, P6. All right. And if you have any message you want to ask me, all right, any big news or some big question, you can drop by into the group chat. All right. You can send me a private chat. So I will try to answer you as best as I can. All right. As you can see, right, we will be having a lot to cover for this lesson. So I will try to talk less. All right, try to talk less and we do more work. Can? All right, so can you please take out your previous week's, last week's worksheet is on geometry. All right, geometry. So down here, let's take a look at this. Okay, so the things that you need, oh, very important is your calculator. If you have it, very good. Learn how to use it. Okay, moving on. Let's just jump into the question immediately. Can? This was your homework from the previous week, right? Question 3, geometry. It was your homework. All right, I briefly talked to you about geometry, things like what? Things like the 3 very important angles for the parallel lines, right? The Z rule, the F rule, and the U rule. All right. So I also talk about the basic angles, things like what? Things like the 180 degrees one, the 90 degrees one. We even talk about some basic shapes like the square and the rectangles, right? So I believe that you have tried and attempted the homework, right? I was hoping you would say yes. All right. So anyway, let's go through these few questions quickly. So first thing first, please always read through your question. In the diagram below, okay, PQR is a straight line. Cool. PQ is equal to QO. Can you see now? Because PQ is equal to QO, luckily the question put in this stroke for me. Can you see now? All right. This means that it is an isosceles triangle. Remember isosceles triangle? Okay, isosceles triangle, right? The base, right? This one, I told you it's like the years. All right, I told you that my student taught me this. All right, he said that this one is the years, and this one is like the mouse. All right, it's like the nose. Okay, so the years must obviously be balanced, lah. All right. So looking at this, right, we have the 36 degree. This 36 is like the nose. All right, the 2 years must be balanced, and all the angles in a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. All the angles in a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. Okay, remember the years is balance. Balance means you can divide by 2. So down here, right, you can immediately say that angle A is, angle POQ for question A is equal to what? Because they are looking for one of the years. They are looking for one of these years down here. So what you do? All the angles in a triangle will add up to 180. You minus off the nose first. Minus the odd one out the nose, and then you divide by 2. Why? Why can you do that? Because it is an isosceles triangle. The years must be balanced. If not, right, the mouse will be moving like that. All right, that will be quite scary. So the answer should give you a 72 degrees. All right, Freedom, you got it right. Good job. All right, 72 degrees. Okay, so remember, put in your units as the degree, the little symbol on top of the 72. Cool? So usually, right, once I got this 72, right, I'm very happy, you know. What do? I will update my drawing. I will update my diagram. 72. This one is also 72. Very good. Why? More information, better for me. Change color. All right. So the next question they're asking is angle ROQ. Where is angle ROQ? I follow ROQ. That means they're looking for this angle yellow. Can you look at angle yellow? Oh, angle yellow, right? How do you find? All right, you got 22 down here. This is another triangle. Can you see not? This is another triangle here. Nice. I got 22. If I can find this angle OQR, isn't that good? So I will go into it and find angle OQR. So angle OQR, it's a straight line. Oh, like that. This is the new dance action. All right, this is a straight line. It is what? Angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. All right, so 180 degrees minus the 36 that is inside. All right, minus the 36 that is the nose. What happened? All right, you should get a answer of 144 degrees. So where is the 144? 144 is down here. Oh, yes. Once you got two angles in a triangle, nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. All right. Answer is not 18, Freedom. Calculation error, I think. All right. Once you got the two angles in a triangle, because you know any triangle, trust me, any triangle, yes, Xiaolin, answer is 14. Any triangle, they must add up to 180 degrees. So down here, you can execute. Angle ROQ is equal to 180 minus of the 144 minus of the 22 degrees. Woo! So easy, so easy. Whoa, it's so easy. And that will give you a 14 degrees, correct? Is that okay? So down here, you got 14 already. Happy or not? Of course, happy lah. All right. And the last question, last part of the question, they are looking for angle ORS. Where is angle ORS? Mark the angle. I'm going to mark it red. ORS is down here. You see angle red here? Hey, down here, they got give me another clue. They say that PO is parallel to RS. Nice. That means this line, PO here, and this RS, they are what? Parallel. Parallel means what? Lines that will never ever meet. Sad story, but it's okay. Do you see something? Do you see a Z now here? Do you see the Z here? Can you see the Z here? Wow, beautiful. Look at the red line, please. Look at the red line. So this shaded red color is equal to this whole thing. All right, that is shaded red color. Can you see now? Eh? That means it's an addition of what? 72 and 14, no? Okay, okay. So you can say that for part C, angle ORS is equal to what? It's actually made up of the white color 72 plus the what? Plus the yellow color 14. Oh, I can't stand it. So colorful. Look at my presentation. All right, I know you're jealous, right? You all cannot use color in school, right? All right, so down here will be 86 degrees. All right, because of the Z rule. All right, yes, Sally, part C is 86. Good job. All right, so easy question. Yes, must be able to do. Okay. All right, so this was your previous week's homework. Hopefully, you all can mark your answer. All right, those who have done your work, please mark your answer. Those who haven't, never mind, write down answer, it's okay. Relax, man. All right, so down here is your answers for ABC. Can we move on? Can I? All right, let's move on. Question 4, what is next? Okay. The main highlight for this lesson is on number pattern, but you know, must finish our previous week's homework first. Read the question. Question say the figure below, okay, not drawn to scale, cool, means that you cannot use your protractor. You cannot use your protractor and go and measure. It doesn't work that way. Because why? It's not drawn to scale. All right, it shows a parallelogram PQRS. This is a parallelogram. Means that this is parallel to here. This is parallel to here. So sometimes I add in all these little extra strokes just to remind me that it's what? It's two pairs of parallel line. Two pairs of parallel line. Oh, this is the next dance action like that. All right. So later we have the straight line. We have the like that. Okay, waste time. Okay. So moving on, what did they say? They say that PBC is 79 degrees. They say that QPC is 24 and PSR is 121 degrees. All right. So all this information I have. Thank you, question. Thank you, question. So what do I do next, leh? I look at the question. Angle QRS. Angle QRS. Let me do it in white. Where is QRS? QRS is down here. Can you see? Hey, do you see something? Can you see that this is parallel to this, right? And this is a line here. And if this is parallel to this, can you see the what rule? Can you see the U rule? U rule. All right. And what happens to U rule? These two must add up to 180 degrees. All right. So the two angles that's facing each other, I told you this right last week. These two angles that's facing each other in between the parallel lines must add up to 180 degrees. All right. So what do you do? Simply what? Yes, Ishra, you are right. Answer is 59 degrees. Freedom, you are right also. So you can say that A, angle QRS is equal to 180 degrees because they face each other, face off. All right. Minus what? Minus the 121. All right, answer is 59 degrees. Woo! Okay, so this portion here is 121, and this one is like 59. Can you see? They must add up to 180 degrees. All right, is that okay? So you get one of the answer. Very good. All right, hi Joshua. Hi Nick. Keith, you are late. It's okay. Don't worry. All right, just catch up. Question 4 now. Question 3 later. I show you once again. Don't worry. Hi Chloe. Hi, Caplish. All right, so let's move on to part B now. Part B, what's they asking? Angle PCB. PCB. Where is PCB? Mark the angle. PCB. Oh, this little yellow angle. Can you see not? Can you see not? I shade it yellow. Can you see this little yellow angle? Ayo, then you start to say, ayo, sure, what can I do? Nothing much can do, right? Don't panic. Once again, can you see this parallel line? P, Q, and S are? They are parallel. Wow, the parallelogram rule very useful. And it's connected like that. All right, so down here and down here again must add up to what? They must add up to 180 degrees. Oh, yes. So can I purposely go and find this portion? I call this angle green. All right, can I go and find angle green first? All right, so you can go and find angle green by simply, all right, part B, angle BPC. Angle green is called angle BPC. Is equal to what? Is equal to 180 degrees. All right, because once again, the U rule, they are facing off each other. 180 degrees minus the white color 121, minus the white color 121, minus the white color 24 degrees. And that will give you angle green. Angle green will be 35 degrees. Sorry, 35 degrees here. All right, so this little shaded green down here, I draw arrow up, is 35 degree. Why can you do that? As I say, parallel line, this is the next dance move. Parallel line, right? The two angles that's facing each other must add up to 180. All right, okay, so once you get 35 down there, do you see the triangle? Let's look at the yellow triangle. So as I think, do you see this yellow triangle? Do you know that in primary school, I love angles? In primary school, I love angles. It's the topic that sure can score one. All right, it's a topic that can score one. So score lah. Angle PCB is equal to what? 180 degrees minus of the green color 35 minus of the white color 79. Yes, I feel it. I can feel it. Feels so good, man. Okay, so if you do that right, answer will be a 66 degree. Woo! Yeah, Xiaolin, good job. Frida, good job. All right. So, but isn't it the mouse rule? No. All right, Frida, it's not the mouse rule because you don't know whether is it an isosceles triangle. You cannot assume. All right, you cannot say that this one is isosceles. Can you see? Can you say that this one is isosceles like that? Can you do that? You cannot. All right, Friedan, be careful. You cannot say that it's a mouse rule. You cannot say that. How come? Because the question never says so. You cannot jump into conclusion. All right, so that you have to slowly go and find the angle green 35 degrees first. All right, it looks like isosceles. It looks like, but it's not. All right, so be careful. Is there any name for that triangle? It's just a triangle. All right, the more important one you need to know is equilateral triangle, right angle triangle, and isosceles triangle. For that, don't have lah. All right. So down here, you have found angle yellow. It is 66 degree. All right, let me draw an arrow inside, 66. Okay, moving on. How to find part C? All right, how to find part C? Okay. Who is this? Chloe, can you don't? Yeah. Can you don't spam my messages? All right, I know you like to spell my name, but don't spell so many times now. I shy. Okay. So now let's go and look for the next triangle. Angle PQC. All right, angle PQC. Where's PQC? PQC. All right, which is here, angle blue. Do you see angle blue here? A is the corner of this triangle again. Okay, so now my focus is on this red color triangle. All right, my focus is on this red color triangle. Wow, become extra large. Okay, my focus is on this red color triangle over here. Okay, and if I can find this angle red, right, it will be great. All right, angle red, it will be great. So I go and write part C first. Let me go and find angle PCQ. Angle PCQ. All right, it's equal to what? 180 because it's on the, yes, this dance move, straight line, 180 degrees minus what? Minus the yellow angle, 79 degrees. All right, 180 minus 79 is your angle rate. That will give you a 1, 1. That will give you a what angle? Minus 79. No, minus 66. Ayo, my yellow is 66. What? Already. Eyes not clear. All right, so this is the dance moves. 180 degrees. 180 minus 66. That will give you a 114 degrees for your angle rate. All right, hope you all can follow. Step by step. Come on. 114 degrees. So this is your 114. Yes! What do you see? Out of 3 angles, I got 2 angles again. So what can you do? I can execute the step. Execute. Angle PQC is equal to 180 degrees minus the angle rate, which is 114, minus of the white color angle, which is 24. That forms a triangle. All right. And if I do that, what happens? All right. My angle blue will be equal to 42 degrees. I got it. All right. So this is the answer. Oops. Cannot anyhow whistle. I can whistle at my wife lah. All right. So isn't it you're supposed to draw on the computer? Yeah, I'm drawing on the computer. All right. So this is how you do. Can? With the different color coding, right? I hope that you can understand. All right. Chloe, which part you don't understand? All the angles in the triangle must add up to 180 degrees. So if I have 24, look at the red triangle. Look at the red triangle. If I have 24 and I got 114, I got 2 out of the 3 triangles, right? I got 2 out of the 3 angles, right? So how? 180 minus the 24 minus the 114, that will give me the 42, which is the angle blue that you're looking for. Angle PQC. Can you see that? All right. So slowly, all right, step by step. Don't panic. All right. I say PCQ. PCQ. Oh, how do you find angle PCQ? Is it? Oh, angles on a straight line. Good. All right, Chloe. So angles on a straight line, they must add up to 180 degrees. All right. So you got one of the angle is angle yellow. Angle yellow down here is what? 66. What? If down here is 66 degree, how do you find angle red? Angle red down here will be simply 180 minus 66 is 114. All right. So angle on a straight line. No lah, Chloe, not today. All right. There's a lot of questions to cover. I need to move on. All right. So no, if you have any question, right, type it into the group chat. All right. All right. Moving on. Question 5. Let's go. So down here, what do you see? Read the question first. Oh, can you please show question 3 later? All right. Nat Keith later. Remind me again, please. Oh man. In the figure below, not drawn to scale means what? You cannot use your protractor to go and measure. So ABCD is a rhombus. Oh, rhombus means what? Rhombus is like the grandfather of the square. So this is like your square. All right. So grandfather means, oh, they're a bit old. So they have to walk slanted. Oops. All right. So this is, okay, not all grandfather like that. I'm just sorry. All right. I'm just disturbing you guys. So for a square, right, all the sides are the same. All right. Some of the grandfather quite strong, stronger than me. All right. So a square, right, 4 sides are the same. So the grandfather of the square, the rhombus, also 4 sides the same. Just to let you know. All right. But very, very important clue just to let you know. For a square and a rhombus, if you cut it, the corner cut corner like that, corner cut corner like that, what happened? It becomes a what? 2 isosceles triangle. Can you see the 2 mouths? You can see 2 mouths, right? Yeah, nose itchy. It's like 2 mouths. Hey, got anything on my nose or not? Oops, sorry. So down here, right, you can see like there's 2 mouths in a square and there's 2 mouths in a rhombus also. Can you see? All right, so this angle here will be the same as this angle, and this angle will be different. Okay, which means that this angle, double stroke means they are the same. All right, will be the same. And this one stroke will be the same as the one that is diagonally opposite. For the square special because the corner is 90. The square, for square, the corner is 90, which means one of them is what? 45, 45. Can you see or not? For a square is special. All right, this only works for a square and a rhombus. So they say it's a rhombus, right? Nice. I put in the stroke. I put in this stroke, this stroke, this stroke, and this stroke to show that it is the same. Okay? And also that they say what? Oh, they say that CDEF is a trapezium. What is a trapezium? Trapezium is what? Trapezium only got 1 pair of parallel lines. All right, so down here, right, the bottom down here, can you see 1 pair of parallel lines? This is called a trapezium. Okay? All right, so they got question also. Question say that ED, right, down here, you see the triangle? ED is parallel to FC. All right, means that these 2 are parallel lines. Nice. Parallel lines means what? Parallel lines means that the 2 angles that's facing each other, face off. All right, these 2 angles that's facing each other, all right, they must add up to what? They must add up to 180 degrees. Right, because they are looking at each other within the parallel line. Which means that this one, this angle here, this one plus 62, looking at each other, within a parallel lines must add up to 180. Can I just go and find that first for fun? Because I can. All right. So I just go and find that one first. Angle rate, angle EDC. Angle EDC is equal to what? 180 degrees minus the white color 62. All right. So this one, interior, we call this interior angles in the secondary school context. All right. This U-rule, very, very useful. You must know how to use it. All right. So 180 minus 62 is equal to 118 degrees. All right. So this is 118. Write it in. Okay. The question, right? The diagram shows me what? Shows me an isosceles triangle. Nice. Look at the green color isosceles triangle. Look at this. All right. The question gives me this stroke down here. Can you see not? This is what the question gives me. All right. In the diagram. So I'm going to use it. Isosceles triangle means what? Yes, the mouse rule. The nose and the ears. All right. So the nose and the ears. So this one, right? 23 and 23, right? They are the ears. So can I go and find the nose? Just for fun. Right? The shaded green color. So angle ADE, all right, is equals, let's go and find the nose. All right, it's a triangle. So 180 degrees minus the ears, 23, minus the ears, 23, and that will give you a 134 degrees. And 134 is your nose. So down here, shaded is 134. Sure, you're going to find all this for what? For fun. All right, let's take a look at what the question wants. Question wants to find angle yellow. All right, angle yellow, angle ADC. Where's ADC? ADC is here. Do you see something? This is angle yellow. Do you see something? One round, right? One round around a point is what? 360 degrees. Correct or not? I got 134. I got 118. Can I find angle yellow? Yes. Answer is 108. Xiaolin, good job. So angle BAC is angle yellow. Right? It's equal to 360. One round is 360 degrees. You stand in the center and go one round. All right, that's 360 degrees. Minus away what? Minus away the angle green, which is 134. Minus again away the angle red, which is 118. And drum roll, angle yellow will be 108. All right, that will be your answer. Is that okay? So who says that find angle green and angle red no use? All right, sometimes in primary school, right, when I really don't know what to do, you know what I do? I go and find all the angles as much as I can. More angles means what? More clues. More clues means what? That the chances of you scoring, getting the marks is higher. All right. The two lines with the yellow triangle is what angle, right? It's an initial angle, right? No, this arrow down here, right? It means what? It means that they are parallel. All right. This arrow here means that they are parallel. So sometimes if it's a parallelogram, right? Parallelogram is like that. All right. This is like a parallelogram. Okay. This is parallel to here. All right. So the double arrow, right, is parallel to the double arrow. The one arrow is parallel to the other arrow. Okay. Chloe, can you please key into? Don't be sad. Not like that. All right. You want to learn math? Come on, learn it positively. All right. Okay, next one, because as I say already, I have a few more questions to continue. All right, if you have a question, right, can you please either you type it into your group chat, or you can simply message me. All right, all of you got my number already. All right, you can message me and ask me then. Cool. Okay, so moving on, right, they are looking for angle BAC. Where's angle BAC? BAC is at the corner up there. All right, we call it angle white, angle red. The one angle red used already. All right, we call it angle purple. All right, BAC is up here. Can you see? Try to see. So just now we talked about the rhombus, right? We talked about the rhombus. So 108 and opposite down here is also 108. All right, this one is also 108 down here. Can you see not? All right, so looking at on top, looking at here, the rhombus. All right, the diagonally opposite is what? The diagonally opposite is the same. All right. Absent in animal cell, present in plant cell. We are doing math, right? You're so cute, like Chloe. What is absent in animal cell? Absent in animal cell, I think is the cell wall. I got teach science one. All right, plant cell got cell wall. Animal cell don't have cell wall. Correct or not? So sorry, so cute you. All right, okay. So it's an isosceles triangle. So down here is 108 degrees. Oh, the nose. The nose is 108. The ears must balance. So angle BAC, right? Angle BAC is purple. All right, let me use purple. All right. So part B, angle BAC. Oh, your purple cannot see. You cannot see or not? It's equal to what? You try, focus, 180 degrees minus what? Minus the angle yellow, which is the nose. Then you can kacha into 2. How come? Because the ears must be balanced. All right. If your ears is unbalanced, what happens? Ayo, the mouse will walk very unsteadily. All right. Answer is 36 degrees. Okay. Chloe said that wait, is it Charlotte also angle ADC, is it? Oh, not BAC they want to find angle what? Wait. Oh, the bottom question A, is it? They want to find angle ADC. ADC. Why I write BAC Oh, thank you so much. I skip question for part A. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chloe and Charlotte. All right, so this portion I write only A, my fault. Hey, don't be angry, please. Okay, so they are looking for angle ADC. Correct. ADC. I look further ahead already. Can you see? Yeah, very good. Yes, some of you got 36 degrees. Very good. All right. So thanks for letting me know, Chloe and Charlotte. All right. So this one is angle ADC. Thank you. So angle purple will be your 36 because of the isosceles triangle, the mouse rule. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Question 6. Let's go. All right. Question 3 later. All right. Teacher, my name is pronounced as Colette. All right, Colette. All right. Sorry. All right, Colette. Nice name. All right. So question 6, right? In the figure, PQRS is a parallelogram again. All right, parallelogram. So parallelogram means down here, double stroke is parallel to double stroke. One stroke here is parallel to one stroke here. All right. Okay. So next, STUV is a rhombus. Rhombus. Yes, rhombus means all the 4 sides the same. So I add in this stroke just to remind me that they are the same. And guess what? For rhombus, okay, all right, this is 37. That means down here is also 37. So I use my KPO. KPO means I go and find out more information. This is also 37. Which means down here is also 37. Just now I drew for you, right? Down here is also 37. Yes, because inside a rhombus got 2 what? Got 2 isosceles triangle. So much information, so happy. Do you know something? Do you know that what is a parallelogram? So we have a rectangle here. All the grandfather, I'm sorry to say, but this is a rectangle, it's like very steady, right? Grandfather of a rectangle, all right, so the grandfather means they walk a bit like that, slanted, can? All right, all the grandfather, I'm sorry. All right, so down here, right, parallelogram is what? It's the grandfather of the rectangle. All right, the parallelogram is the grandfather of the rectangle. So the rhombus is the grandfather of the square. The parallelogram is the grandfather of the rectangle. All right, so what happens here? Yes, we know that this is parallel to here. This is parallel to here. Do you know something? Do you know that the diagonally opposite here is equal to here? This is a very, very useful rule for you. All right, angle yellow is equal to angle yellow. Angle green down here, all right, is equal to angle green up there. All right, so the diagonally opposite is the same. For rectangle, you know all the corners is 90, 90, 90. Can? All right. The trapezium is the grandfather of what? I don't know. Nikki, if you caught me, I don't know. All right. So I'm just trying to disturb all the grandfather. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So if down here at the corner here is 53, the corner here for the parallelogram is 53. The diagonally opposite is also 53. What? Correct or not? Yes lah. Okay. Let's look at the question. Angle PSV. Where is angle PSV? I'm going to call it angle yellow. PSV. Oh, this little shaded yellow. All right, this little shaded yellow. Can you see not? Okay, this action here. What's this? 180 degrees, right? 180 degrees. Can you see that? So angles on the straight line is 180 degrees. Okay. So we have 53. We have the angle yellow. And we also have something that we are missing out on. So how? All right. So what should we do? Let's go and find that, which is angle green. All right, let's go and find angle green. Okay, down here. Okay, angle TSV. So for part A, let's go and find angle TSV first. Oh, it's a what? Look at this green color triangle. is a isosceles triangle, right? It's the mouse, right? It's the mouse, So you take 180 degrees, minus of the years and the years, minus of 37 degrees, minus of 37 degrees. And that will give you a 106 degrees. So angle green is 106. Can? So remember? Oh, yeah. All right, this is the straight line. All right, so we can go and find angle yellow now. Okay, so angle PSV. Let me see whether my naming got correct or not. PSV, correct. All right, I don't want people to catch me for my wrong working. So embarrassing. Teachers still make mistake. Hey, but teachers also humans lah. Relax, right? Minus the 53 degrees, minus the 106 degree. Can you see not? So this is angle on a straight line. All right, angle on a straight line, which adds up to 180 degrees. All right, that's my latest dance move. Okay, not happy. Okay, never mind. Not interesting. Not like you're the superstar Korean one, right? Wow, got a lot of action one, right? Yeah, okay. I'm trying my best. Okay, answer is 21 degrees. Many of you want me to keep quiet, so they keep writing 21. All right, so this is 21 degrees. Yeah, I talk too much, I know. So next question, they're looking for what? Angle PVU. Where's angle PVU? Angle PVU is the red color. PVU, oh here. PVU outside here. Can you see not? Angle red. All right, can I find angle around a point? Yeah, Shirley answer is 21. Good job. Can I find angle around the point? But before that, right, I need to find this angle white first. No, maybe another color, angle blue. All right, I need to find angle blue first. Cannot. How do you find angle blue? No problem, lah, sure. All right, so we're looking for part B now. Angle SVP. SVP. All right, angle SVP is equal to, can you see the blue color triangle? Can you see this blue color triangle here? Okay, so all the angles in a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. All right, whatever triangle. So you got two angles, get one. 180 degrees minus the yellow 21. All right, minus of the white color 23. That will give you the angle blue. All right, angle blue, which will be equal to 136 degree. Hey, Joe, how come your 3 never write properly? Okay, my fault. All right, let me write properly. Don't angry lah. All right, so this is 23. All right, so it's 136. 136 is for who? 136 is for this angle blue down here, 136. Hey, but I want to find what? I want to find angle red. All right, how to find angle red? So angle PVU, angles around a point, is like 360 degrees, minus away your angle blue, which is 136 degrees, minus away your 37 and another 37. Can you see not? And therefore, your angle red will give you an answer of 150 degrees. Yes, Frieden, you got it right once again. Can you see? Angles, very easy one. I know. So when it comes out in exam, please score it. All right. And some of the question, right, angles, right, can come out in your problem sums area even, the problem sums portion. All right. Can be a 4 marks or even a 5 mark question I got see before. All right. And that is the time where you score. You can do it, man. Can? Chloe, can we have a break maybe later after question 7, can? Okay. So next question, question 7, ready? Question 7 is easy. Down here is about what? Oh, folded lah. The rectangle folded lah. Scared or not? Chill lah, chill. Yeah, I got it. Good. So down here, right, as I say, a rectangle, the corners all what? 90. So down here is 90. Down here is 90. Down here is 90. Down here is 90. All right. Down here is 90. Okay. Read the question first. Okay, sorry. A rectangular piece of paper is folded along the dotted line PR as shown. Okay. Find angle SPT. SPT. Where's PT? All right. Angle SPT is this angle green. SPT here. How to find here? All right. Angle green. After you folded. If I unfold it, what will happen? All right. If I unfold it, right, what will happen? All right. I take the corner T. I take the corner T and I unfold it. It will look something like that. Correct or not? All right. So I need to imagine it being unfolded. Can you see this? So my T, I purposely bring it back here. All right, I pull it back up. What do you see? Can you see that your this 25 degrees, right? Your this 25 degrees, right? It actually makes a 25 degrees down here also. Can you see that? All right, because if you take the T, right, you unfold it, you push it back. All right, the 25 degrees that appears here is actually the same 25 degrees that appears there. So you have to form back the rectangle. And check this out. Yes, Xiaolin, you say answer is 40. Good job. Good, man. All right. Remember the corner of the rectangle? The corner is what? The corner here is a 90 what? All right. So you have what? You have 25, 25. You got two sets of 25. So how do you find angle? SPT. All right. Angle SPT is equal to, you take 90 degrees because the corner of a rectangle is 90. Minus what? Minus two sets of 25. Minus 25 degrees minus another 25 degrees. All right. If you press your calculator or I use my mental calculation, angle green in this case will be equal to 40 degrees. All right. Or I copy Xiaolin's answer lah. Faster. Sorry. Yeah. And Chloe's answer and Isra answer and Shalene answer and Nick Keith answer. All right. Yes, all is 40 degrees. Good job. Easy, right? I know. And remember one thing, I did say the corner of the rectangles are all 90, right? So the T, right? If you down here, right? Down here is 90, right? If you pull it down, right? Do you know that down here is 90? This is something which many of you find it hard to see because the drawing is not accurate. Like, it's not very accurate. All right. So on top is 90, right? You pull it down. The same 90 appears here, right? So now here is appears here already. So now the angle is looking for angle PRT. Where's angle PRT? Which is angle rate. PRT is down here. How do you find angle PRT? Don't panic again. Look out for the what? Look out for this triangle. Look out for this triangle. Can you see? Look out for the red triangle. You have the yellow 90. You have the white color 25. Can I go and find angle PRT? Any triangle, they'll add up to 180 degrees. Minus away the white color 25. Minus away the corner 90 degrees. Which is, yes, in terms of the diagram, it's like not accurate, right? Yes. All right. But in terms of drawing, it's not easy to draw in the first place. All right. Answer is still 65 degrees. Can you see? All right, because your T, the corner is 90, you fold it down, it's still the 90. Yes, all of you got it. Woo! Steady. All right, so question 7, your homework done already. The next portion is supposed to be the number pattern, all right? But some of your students asking for a break, right? Okay, 2 minutes break. All right, this is the best time for Nikif to go and copy question 3. All right, see, I never forget you. This is for you, question 3. And look at my mouse on top. Looks cute, right? All right, I'm going to sign my name. All right, so that next time, right, yeah, if I becomes popular, right, you can take this signature and, you know, maybe sell for some money. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. So, Nikif, this is for you. All right, question 3, what we have done. So 2 minutes lah, huh? 2 minutes for those. There's no there's no reader question this time, Chloe. I'm so sorry. Reason is because there's too much to do. All right, so you got number patterns. All right, I'm so worried that I cannot finish lesson. All right, and I don't want to bring forward the lesson to next week, right? Because we still don't know what's going to happen next week. Okay, sorry. Yeah. All right, so Nikki, okay, question 3, can I go back to question 5? Sure, collect. But there's only 5 questions. Yeah, I know, but this 5 questions needs a lot of explanation. Right, some of you will be asking how to get the special formula for the question or this. I want to talk about it. Why you don't have reader? Because a lot of work. Yes. Thank you for understanding. You're beginning to know me very well. Can we check together? 2 minutes up already. Chat what? Chat. Hey, if you want to chat, yes, you can WhatsApp me, right? Then we can chat. Everybody chat will be disastrous. No, I'm so sorry. All right. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Okay. Question 6, question 7. Okay, come. No number pattern, right? Number pattern, right, is quite. I thought you usually give a question. Yes, I know. But as I say, today's lesson is a bit long, so there's no question for this lesson. Okay, because I need to finish now. If not, then keep on giving your homework. Then I also don't know what's going to happen next week. So better finish today's work first. All right. So number pattern, no problem. All right. The question that they give you usually can do one. So don't worry so much about it. Okay. So some patterns to take note of. Very simple. Very simple. Pattern 1, right? Sometimes they call it pattern, but I don't like this pattern word actually. All right. They use the word pattern 1. Very weird. All right. Sometimes they use figure 1, okay, or figure 2. Or sometimes they use the word term 1, term 2, something like that. All right, that's okay. But pattern 1, okay lah, huh? So down here, right, they say pattern 1, the answer is a 1. Pattern 2, the answer is a 4. All right. Pattern 3, the answer is a 9. Pattern 4, what's the answer? Yes, some of you say it's 16. Very good, very good. But is there a better way to do it? All right, for this type of question, right? For this type of question, children, listen. All right, you shouldn't be, okay, you should look at the pattern from here to here, like 1, how to get to 4. Most of you are doing this, right? Most of you are looking at this. 1, how to get to 4 plus 3. Then you'll be thinking 4, how to get to 9? 4 plus 5. This one is an odd number. Odd number. Next one is a what? Plus 7, is it? 9 plus 7, 16 eh? Correct. Good, good, good. All right, this is the clue. However, right, can I suggest something else? Besides looking at the clue, right, I want you to focus on what? I want you to focus on the pattern number. All right, some of you got it already. I want you to focus on this number here. Can you see the, maybe the green color cannot see. All right, I want you to focus on the blue color, right here, or blue color. You see this? This is called a pattern number. The idea is, how do you play with this number 1? How do you play with this number 2? How do you play with this number 3? That is the focus. Don't look at the incremental. That one will give you the clue. I agree. But actually, the place to focus on is the pattern number 1, 2, 3. Can you see or not? So if you have pattern number 1, think of how you get to the answer 1. Some of you got it already. 1 times 1. You times itself. 1 times 1, 1. 2, 2 times 2, 4. 3, 3 times 3, 9. So in this case, right, you don't really have to bother about this bottom portion. Can you see or not? 4 times 4, 16. 10 times 10, 100. 25 times 25, 625. Just show off. I know lah. Can press calculator, press. 50 times 50, 2500. Or 2005. Can you see or not? So your focus are children. Your focus is on this number here. Trust me. All right. Many of the times it works on. It works very well. Can? Yes, you all can see the clue, the link. All right. Plus what, or minus what. That's good. All right. But the focus is still on the number itself. All right. So this one, there's a few types. There's many types chocolate. All right. I cannot list out everything. All right. But I'll show you some of the more important one. Is that okay? All right. Another one. Check this out. Oh. Once again, they call it what? Now they call it figure. Figure 1, figure 2. That's okay. All right. So figure 1. So your idea here, how to link the number 1 to the number 8. That is your focus. How to link the number 2 to 27. How to link the number 3 to 64. So that's the idea. So you have to look for the secret pattern inside. All right, so everything must work the same. Okay, so I think 1. The number 8 is a very, very popular number. All right, number 8 is what? 8 is like 2 times 2 times 2. Do you know that? Do you know that 27 is also a very popular number? It's called a 3 times 3 times 3. All right, and number 64 is called a 4 times 4 times 4. I call these triplets numbers. Triplets. All right, you know babies got 3. Same face one. Those are called triplets lah. All right, they can be identical or non-identical. All right, may not be of the same face. All right, and the top right, the square number. Yes, I call it the twins number. It's like 2 times 2, 4. 9 times 9, 81. 8 times 8, 64. All these are considered the twins number. Can you see that? All right. So down here, what do you have? I have the what? Triplets there. 8 means 2 times 2 times 2. All right. 27 means what? 3 times 3 times 3. This one is like 2 times 2 times 2. This is like 3 times 3 times 3. This one is like 4 times 4 times 4. So how? Xiaolin, very good. So you take the figure number. All right, it's like 1. 1. How to get to 2? 1 plus 1 lah. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Down here, 2. What do you do? 2 must plus 1. 2, the figure number 2 plus 1 to give you a 3. All right. Then after that, 3 times 3 times 3. Then this one, what do you do? All right. You take the figure number 3 plus 1 to give you a 4. All right. Then 4 times 4 times 4. Can you see the pattern? The pattern must be the same. Something plus 1, then times the something, times the something, times something. Can you see or not? Okay. So figure 4. Figure 4 will be what? You take 4. All right. Figure 4. 4 must plus 1 to give you a 5. Then will be what? 5 times 5 times 5. Can you see or not? Follow the pattern. 5 times 5 times 5 will be a 125. So that will be your answer. Can you see? So remember, take the figure number plus 1. The answer times the answer times the answer. All right, so that's the pattern for this whole row down here. Can you see or not? All right, so twins and singles are good for area and volume. Good lah, Chocolate, you have been listening to my lesson. Very good. All right, there's a reason for the twins number and chocolate number. Okay, it's what chocolate number, twins number and the triplet number. Ayo, thinking of eating chocolates, ne? Chocolates. Sorry, hungry lah. Okay, so what is the pattern again? +1, right? Then you have to times the answer 3 times. So figure 10, you have to take what? Take 10 plus 1 to give you a 11. Then you must take what? 11 times 11 times 11, which is what? Don't know, right? Press calculator lah. Who say cannot press? 11 times 11 times 11. Answer is 1331. And how about figure 25? All right, figure 25, right? Okay, follow the pattern. First thing, 25 must plus 1 to give you a 26. Okay, then 26 times 26 times 26. Can you see or not? So if the numbers get very big, right, nothing to fear. All right, you know the pattern, the way to do it, you can get the answer. 17576. Wow, sure, crazy number, I know. Last one, 50. 50, remember this whole row, the same pattern, must plus 1 first. So 50 plus 1 is 51. All right, and 51 must times 51 times 51. Can you see? Wow, sure, number is very scary, I know. All right, answer is 132,651. Can you see? Wow. All right. So all these are actually quite simple still. So you must first, right, recognize some of these numbers. All right, where you have 64, 49, 64, 49, 81, 121, all these are belonging to the twins number. The triplet numbers, you have to think of 8, 125, 64, also a triplet number. All right, even things like 729. All right, so all these are triplet numbers. Use it. When it appears, you have to link to something called the triplet numbers of the twins number. Can? All right, another pattern. How about this? This one easy, I know. This is the easiest of them all, I know. So the idea again, all right, now I see the pattern and heck. Oh, very good, Shalene. All right, so some of you are looking at the what? Some of you are looking at the wrong thing. You're focusing on the increment. You're saying that down here plus 2. Stop. Don't do that. That is the clue. Okay, that one later. All right, that is later. But the important thing is to link what? Link the term number to the answer. Link the term number to the answer. Link the term number to the answer. Okay, 1, how to get the 2? 1 times 2 lah, duh. So can we use the times 2? 2 times 2, 4. 3 times 2, 6. 4 times 2, 8. 10 times 2, 20. 25 times 2, 50. 50 times 2, 100. Can you see or not? Immediately the answer comes out already. Can you see or not? Right. So you have to link the what? The term number or the pattern number or the figure number to the answer. That is a very, very important focus point to look at. The incrementer, yes, that is important too. All right, but please focus at the right place. Can? All right. Okay, the next one. Check this out. Okay, check this out. Okay, 3, 5, 7. Again, some of you are looking at this. Plus 2. Can you see or not? So for this type of question, right, the incrementer is the same one. All right, so down here, increment is the same. This type of question, right, what must happen? All right, you must think of a formula again. What is the formula? All right, the formula is to link what? The pattern number 1 to 3, the pattern number 2 to 5, the pattern number 3 to 7. So you must think of a way. 1, how to get to 3? Maybe 1 plus 2. Cannot. 1 plus 2 is 3. What? So it's the pattern plus 2. Pattern 2, 2 plus 2 is 5. Cannot. Cannot be plus 2. All right. So the idea here, can we use plus 2? All right. Can we use plus 2 as the pattern? So pattern 1, 1 plus 2 is 3. What? Can, right? Then pattern 2, 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. It's not 5. What? So pattern, this one cannot already. Plus 2 cannot. So we must think of other ideas. Maybe 1, how to get to 3? 1 times 3. 1 times 3. So immediately we times 3. 1 times 3 is 3, right? So let's use times 3. 2 times 3, 6. This is a 5. Cannot again. How? All right. So this type of question, right, you have to use the clue. Use the clue to help you. What is the clue? The clue is the 2 down here. All right. So I will always use this because the incrementer is the same, right? Sure, why cannot plus 2? Okay, look, if I plus 2, 1 plus 2, is it 3? The first one is correct. If I take the pattern number 2, 2 plus 2, is it 4? But this is a 5. So can you plus 2 or not? Cannot. All right, this plus 2, right, it must work for every single one on the entire row. All right, it must work for every single one. It cannot just work for one person. All right, so you can say 1 plus 2 is 3, correct? What? Why cannot use plus 2? Then can you use the pattern number 2? 2 plus 2 is what? 2 plus 2 is 4. All right, 2 plus 2 is 4. It's not 5 what? So you cannot use the plus 2. Oh, you mean 3, 5, and 7? Okay, wait, that part. All right, so the focus, right? Please focus on the right place. How to get the 1 to becomes the 3. How to get the 2 to becomes the 5. How to get the 3 to becomes the 7. That is the focus. The clue comes from the what? The incrementer, which is a 2. So if there's a constant incrementer of 2, right, you have to do this. Trust me, it works, one. Just times 2. Take the pattern number times 2. All right, so pattern 1, right? 1 times 2 is what? 1 times 2 is a 2. Then you think, all right, from 2, how do you get to a 3? All right, you think. 1 times 2 is a 2. 2, how do you get to a 3? Plus 1. All right, to give you a 3. Let's see whether this works or not. So pattern number 2, 2. Wait, times 2 first. Right, times 2, don't care. Is equal to 4. All right, then plus 1. Plus 1. Is it a 5? It seems to work, you know. Can you see or not? The pattern of what? The pattern of times 2. The pattern of times 2 plus 1 seems to work. Can you see? Okay, now, number 3, number 3. Let's try number 3. See whether it works or not. Number 3, 3 times 2. 6. 6 plus 1. 7. Can. So the pattern is times 2 plus 1. Yes, it's right. You're right. All right. So it's times 2 plus 1. Okay. This one is additional information, Chloe. I need to have all this information first before we can go into the worksheet. All right. So can you please relax a little bit? All right. So the pattern is times 2 plus 1. And look at the 2. The 2 comes from where? The times 2. Why is it times 2? Because of the incrementer of 2. All right. Later, I will show you some more pattern. It's the same kind one. All right. So times 2 plus 1, it works. So 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 1, that's why it's a 9. Correct or not? 10. 10 times 2, 20. 20 plus 1, 21. 25. 25 times 2, 50. 50 plus 1, 51. 50. 50 times 2, 100. 100 plus 1, 101. And all these are correct answer. All right. So can we just take 7 plus 2? Charlene, if you take 7 plus 2, right, you get 9. Okay, good. You answer this part of the question. Full stop. Okay, what is pattern 10? Are you going to list out? Okay, 9. After that is what? 9. Then after that, 11. After that is 13. After that is 15. After that is 17. After that is 19. After that is 21. Okay, good. You can list out the pattern 10. Good. List out the pattern 25. Oh, after 21 is 23, 25. Can you see that we are wasting time? Yes. So be careful, Charlene. You can list out. You can keep on plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, can. But what if they ask for pattern 50? What if they ask for pattern 100? So you need this secret formula for this row to do the question faster. All right. Listing method is one method, but it is not the fastest method. I hope that I answer your question, Charlene. All right. But good question. All right. You can keep on plus 2, plus 2. What's the meaning of increment? Increment means you add on. All right. Increment is the same. Means plus 2, plus 2. It's always plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. All right. The gap is the same. All right, Victoria. The meaning of increment down here is like the gap. All right. Did I spell it wrongly? Increment, right? Increment? Yeah, I think so. Okay, the next example. Look at this. Again, don't look at the increment first. Don't look at the gap first. Look at the what? Pattern number and the answer. Check this out. All right. We have 1, how to get to 9. We have 2, how to get to 14. We have 3, how to get to 19. All right. Look at the increment. 9, how to get to 14. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 5. 14, how to get to 19, plus 5. So the secret formula is always what? Is something times 5 1. Really, something times 5 1. It's just like the top portion, right? The gap is a plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So you times 2. This one, the gap is a plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. You times 5. Trust me. So you use the figure number 1. You take 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is a 5. But I want the answer is a 9, you know. How to get a 9? 5, how to get to 9? Plus 4, maybe? Plus 4. So see whether it works or not. See whether it works or not. Times 5 plus 4. See whether it works or not. So figure number 2, 2. 2 times 5 is a what? 10. 10 plus 4 is a what? 14. Correct leh. This times 5 plus 4 seems to work. Try another one. Try another one. Figure 3. Figure 3 means 3 times 5, 15. 15 plus 4. Is it 19 or not? Correct, you know. So with this idea, right, I becomes very confident already. So the pattern is times 5 plus 4. Can you see now? Many of you got it already. Good job. So times 5 plus 4. 4 times 5, 20. 20 plus 4, 24. 10. 10 times 5, 50. 50 plus 4, 54. 25. 25 times 5, press calculator, play cheat. 125. 125 plus 4, 129. 50. 50 times 5, 250 plus 4, 254. Can you see or not? All right, so ultimately, these formulas allow you to do things a little bit faster instead of just listing it out. One more. Look at the pattern. Look at this pattern. Check this out. What do you want? 4, 11, 18. Once again, right, the important thing is to what? Once again, the important thing is to link the 1 to the 4, the 2 to the 11, and the 3 to the 18. Okay, then you look for the clue. From 4, how to get to 11? Plus 7. 11, how to get to 18? Plus 7. So instead of plus 7, you must what? Times 7. Times 7. All right, so look at the above example. The first one is what? The increment, the gap is a plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So you purposely take the figure number times 2. Then you plus something. All right. Then the second one, the increment is a plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. You purposely times 5. You purposely times 5. Can you see or not? So times 5, then you plus 4 to give you the answer. This one, the increment, the gap is a 7. Times 7. Trust me, times 7. So let's use 1 times 7 is what? Cher, it exceed 1 times 7 is 7. So how? Don't worry. They want a 4. So how? 7, how to get to a 4? Minus 3 lor. Can you see or not? So is the pattern times 7 minus 3 or not? Let's try. So 2 times 7 is what? 14. 14 minus 3. 11. It works. So is the pattern times 7 minus 3 or not? Let's try again. Term 3. 3 times 7 is what? 21. 21 minus 3. 18. Can. It works. All right. So it's times 7 plus something or minus something. You have to try. Can you see that? So now I try already. Times 7 minus 3 is the pattern. Okay. So term 4. 4 times 7 minus 3. 25. Term number 10. 10 times 7 minus 3. 67. Can you see not? You get to the answer very fast. 25 times 7 minus 3. 172. Last one, 50. 50 times 7 minus 3. Answer is 347. Can you see or not? Can you see? All right. So it's times 7. Then after that, minus 3. Times 7 minus 3. That's the pattern. All right. So this is the way to look at it. All right. So look for the clues and all this. Okay. For some of you still a little bit confused, right? It's okay. All right. I'll be doing a few more examples in the question, and hopefully you can see the link again. All right. Moving on. So let's move on to the next question. Question 1. Magneto. Okay. This one is not really pattern, but usually this type of question comes out in your section A, section B. All right. The MCQ and the structured question. Let's check this out. So Magneto writes a string of number in the following pattern: X, Y, 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 Z, Z. X, Y, 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 Z, Z. This type of question, right, always have a what? Always have a start and the end. Look at the pattern. X, Y, 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 Z, Z. X, Y, 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 Z, Z. Can you see now? So in one set, got how many number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One full set, one full set got 6 what? Got 6 alphabet in the way of X, Y, 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 Z, Z. Can you see now? That's the pattern. So now the question is asking, if he writes 65, are you going to write out all 65 numbers now? Yes, this is called grouping. Good job. All right. So 65, are you going to write X, Y, 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 Z, Z? X, I will grow old, you grow old together with me. Is it? Don't do that. So ask yourself, in 65, right, letters, how many groups of 6 are there? How many groups of 6 are there? So if you do your division, right, 65 divided by 6. 6 times 1 is 6, 0. Bring down the 5. 6 times 0 is 0. You got a remainder of 5. Can you see or not? All right. So it's actually 10 what? 10 full sets. 10 full sets remainder 5 letters. Can you see? All right, you got 10 full sets of what? You got 10 full sets of X, Y, 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 Z, Z. And inside one full set, right? Inside one full set, you got 3 Ys. Can you see now? Inside one full set, you got 3 Ys. Inside 10 full set, I got how many Ys? 10 times 3 is, I got 30 Ys. All right, I got 30 Ys. Remainder 5. What's the meaning of remainder 5? Right, this remainder 5 means what? This 5, right, cannot form another set. So this one is like remainder 1, remainder 2, remainder 3, remainder 4, and remainder 5. It doesn't have another alphabet to form another full set. So this remainder 1 to 5, right, got how many Y? 1, 2, 3. Got 3 more Y. So please remember to plus 3 to it. So you got 30 plus 3. Can you see now? It's very simple. Right, answer is 33 Ys. And that's your answer. Ken? Yes, yes, all got it. Yes, Victoria, you got it. Smart girl, I think. Yes. Sally also got it. Yes, 30 plus 3. Good job. Everybody got it. All right. Why must plus 3? Because there's a remainder of 5 letters. All right, Chloe. There's a remainder of 5 letters. So the first remainder represents an alphabet X. The second remainder represents an alphabet Y. The third remainder represents another alphabet Y. The fourth remainder represents another alphabet Y. So in total, how many Ys are there as the remainder? 3 more. So you need to plus 3. All right. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Something alike, something alike. This one, Professor Xavier. We are not learning remainder problems today. We are learning number patterns. All right. However, this one got a little bit of pattern element in it. We are looking at it. So down here, Professor Xavier formed a repeated pattern using zeros and 1. The first 18 are shown below. What is the sum of the first 53 digits? So once again, I look for the what? Start and the end. 10101. I think now here. 10101. 10101. 10101. 10101. Can you see or not? So one full set consists of what? One full set consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. And the sum of one set is what? The sum of one set. All right. The sum of one full set is equal to what? 1 plus 0, 1 1 plus 1, 2 2 plus 0, 2 2 plus 1, 3 Can you see now? So 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 3. That's one full set. Question say what? Question say got 53 digits, right? How many groups of 5 are there? How many groups of 5 are there? 53 divided by 5, that will give you a what? 10. 10 full sets. 10 full sets, remainder what? Remainder 3. Can you see that? All right. So 10 full set means what? One full set, the total is 3. One full set, the sum is 3. So 10 full set, 10 times 3 is 30. Remainder 3. Okay, where is the remainder 3? This is remainder 1, remainder 2, and remainder 3. Remainder 1 is a 1. Remainder 3 is a 1. So remember to plus the 1 plus 1. All right, so 30 plus 1 plus 1, that will be the sum of the 53 digits. Answer is 32. Can you see? Chloe, why times 3? Simply because the question is looking for the sum of the first 53 digit. One group of 5 numbers is made up of 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So what is 1 plus 0? 1. What is 1 plus 1? 2. 2 plus 0? 2. 2 plus 1? 3. Can you see down here or not? So one set of 5 numbers, the sum is what? The sum is 3. So if you got 10 sets of it, 10 times 3, isn't it 30? That's why must times 3 lah. All right. Is the answer 32? Smart, Victoria. Yes, 32 is the answer. All right, let's move into the number pattern question. Question 3. Let's go. Can you see this? Once again, right, children, usually, right, this portion here, I don't see one. Can you see not? That one is actually too much information. So you don't look too much, okay? Look at the what? Look at the table. The table is still the most important one. Ready? All right, so I don't look at the diagram on top. So, can show question 1. Chocolate, wait. So down here, right, what do? All right. Many of you can do part A. I know the answer is 28. But wait. I want you to look at the correct thing. Your focus is on what? Your focus is on here. 1, how to get to 7. 2, how to get to 14. 3, how to get to 21. Look at the table. So the idea is what? Times 7, is it? 1 times 7, 7. 2 times 7, 14. 3 times 7, 21. So the pattern of times 7 is correct. Can you see not? So 4 times 7, 28. Many of you can get these marks. 1 mark, that is yours. Take it. The 1 mark is yours. So the idea, remember the idea is what? Times 7, times 7, times 7. Okay? Okay. So part B. So once again, don't have to look at all this already. Don't look at all this already. So they want what? Pattern number 10. Easy lah. Times 7 lah. Oh, 10 times 7 lah. Answer is 70 lor. Another 1 more mark. All right. Victoria, answer for part A is 28, correct? All right, easy please. Easy peasy. Yes, correct. And answer for B is 70, correct. All right, so the idea is times 7. So the secret formula works down here. Now they say what? Now they reverse. What? What times 7? Now they give you the what? They give you the answer. What? Times 7. Because the pattern is times 7, right? Is 476. Now they are looking for this pattern number. What you do? Yeah, sure, do the reverse lah. What's the reverse? Oh, 476 divided by 7. Press your calculator. 476 divided by 7. 68. Such a nice number. That's the answer. Can you see not? So math is all about these two directions. Going forward, you times 7. Now they give you the answer how to go backwards. Divide by 7. Can you see not? That's all. That's it. Yes, answer is 68. Victoria, Xiaoling, good job. Freedom, good job. All right, Isra, good job. All right, and Chocolate, yes, 476 divided by 7 is 68. So again, right, the number pattern can be quite okay one. Can you go back to B? Can. All right, part B is down here. 10 times 7. All right, because the formula for this is a times 7 times 7. It's a very straightforward times 7 times 7. So pattern 10, 10 times 7, 70. Can. Chocolate, I'm going back for you for question 1. Chocolate, are you there? All right, I'm going there for you for question 1 before I forget. This is question 1. All right, Chocolate, this is question 1. Done? Okay, good. Yaka, Rayaka, is it? Ricky. Question 2. Question 2, okay? Okay, is it correct? Colette, what is it correct? You never say anything. You just ask me, is it correct? Means what? You got say something before that? Wait, Colette say what? My previous question, what's your previous question? What do you say? I don't understand. I never see your previous chat. What do you say? Oh, okay. So answer is 68 for this. Ready? Let's move on. All right, Colette, my previous question is what? For question 1. Okay, what's your question 1? This one, is it? Do you get 33? 33 is the right answer. Do you get 33? Yes, correct. All right, Colette is correct. But different method. Okay, it's okay. All right, but don't list out. Don't try to list out. All right, if you try to list out, I tell you, go crazy. Too many numbers, too scary. Okay. Okay, so moving on to question 4. Okay, once again, okay, this one, right, the arrows is just to confuse you, but just count properly first. The first step is to count. So figure 1, how many arrows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is 4 here. 2 is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey. Then what you do? Don't look at this one already. Don't look at here already. Don't look at here already. All right, don't look at the what already. Look at the what? Look at the number. Think of a way. 1, how do you get to 4? 2, how do you get to 7? 3, how do you get to 10? 4, how do you get to 13? And do you see something? The clue. Yes, Sally, you're very good, very fast. And the clue, look at the clue. The clue is an incremental or what? Down here is always a plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. But instead of plus 3, what you do? We times 3. I don't care. Times 3. I don't care. All right. So just now we done a few examples. If it's a plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, we just what? Times 2. If it's a plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, what do we? We times 5. If it's a plus 7, plus 7, plus 7, we times 7. We don't care. So down here, right, the incremental is what? Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, we times 3. Okay, so we use the figure number. Let's try for fun. Figure 1 times 3 will give you a 3. 3 how to get to a 4? 3 how to get to a 4? Plus 1, plus 1. 3 must plus 1 to get to a 4. That will give you a 4. Can you see or not? So the pattern is it times 3 plus 1. Let's try again. Figure number 2. Let's try again for fun. Figure number 2. All right. Figure number 2 times 3 first. 2 times 3 is what? 6. All right. 2 times 3 is 6. Then 6 plus 1 is what? 6 plus 1 is 7. Correct or not? Correct. So it works. Yes, it works. So it's always what? Times 3 plus 1 for this. Figure 5, not to worry. Figure 5, don't worry. 5 times 3, 15 plus 1, 16. Can you see or not? Can you see that? All right, but you don't present like that. You present nicer for your teacher. You present nicely for your teacher. So you write 5 times 3 is equal to a 15. Then after that, next line, you write 15 plus 1. Answer is a 16. Can you see or not? Then some of you say, Cher, can I just list out or not? Can. 4, 7, 10, 13. Then next one is what? Figure 5 is what? Plus 3 again. 16. Okay. All right. So listing out can do. But my advice is to get to the formula quickly. How come? Because the next question is it. Figure 35. Are you going to list out or not? Are you going to list out? Okay. This one is what? This is a 4, is it? Then this is a 7. This is a 10. This is a 13. Is it? Just now? Yeah. So are you going to list out what? 16 Then what? 19 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 Then 25 Then 28 Hey. List until 35 numbers, you know. Don't waste time. Do what? Times 3 plus 1. 35 times 3 is equal to 105. 105 plus 1? 106. Answer immediately. Victoria, you're right. All right. And Chloe, you're right. Very good. Shalene, you got it right also. Can you see now, Shalene? Is it much faster? Rather than you list out the number individually, I tell you, you grow old, I grow old with you. So do it the faster way if you can. Use this method. Very, very useful. All right, so that you don't have to fear number pattern. I know that many of you fear number pattern. All right, but it's actually to look for the common formula and to focus at the right place. Can? All right, Chocolate, you got it right also. All right, so remember it's times 3 plus 1. Times 3 plus 1. All right. Oh no! Which figure number got 88 arrows? Your 88Tuition must have 88 arrows. Remember the pattern? What times 3 plus 1 must give you the 88, right? Right. What times 3 must give you something. Then this something plus 1 must give you the 88. Can you see or not? So I told you the math is all about reversing. All right. Some of you got 29. Is 29 the right answer? All right. 29 is the correct answer. Good job, everybody. All right. Christine and everybody else. Very good job. All right. So remember, it's the reverse. So now you got 88, right? The plus 1, what must you do? Reverse the step. So you reverse the step 88 minus 1 equal to 87. What times 3 give you the box? Times 3, you reverse. Divide by 3. 87 divided by 3. Press your calculator. 87 divided by 3. Bam. 29 is the correct answer. Can you see or not? That's why I say many times today, math is all about what? The opposite direction. You must know how to go forward. You must know how to go backwards. Plus and minus is the opposite of each other. Times and divide is the opposite of each other. Yes, Shalene, you are continuing. 88 minus 1 is 87. One more step. Instead of times 3, you must do the reverse. Divide by 3. Right, Shalene? Right, so answer is figure 29. Can, right? Okay, right? Very good. And Isra, immediately you put bracket. Very smart girl. She put 88 minus 1 in bracket. Divide by 329. Correct presentation. That means your 4 operation is very good. All right, primary 5 already. All right, Isra, very good. All right, so next one, last question, question 5. Let's go. Again, right, the ball, the marbles, and all this don't care so much. But this one you need to draw. So you just draw for fun. Can you see or not? The first layer is 1. Pattern 2 got 2 balls on the ground. Pattern 3 got 3 balls on the ground. Pattern 4 got 4 balls on the ground. Pattern 5, 5 balls on the ground. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Then on top, you just stack. Because on top here is 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a decrease. So down here is 5, 4. Must have 4 balls on top. 3 balls on top. 2 balls here. And 1 ball here. And this is the right answer. Your teacher will give you 1 mark here. All right, but the teacher say draw, you don't write 15, please, Christine, be careful. Victoria, the answer is not 15. All right, the answer is not 15. They ask you to draw. You are supposed to draw 15 balls. Don't write down there 15. All right, if you write down here 15 balls and you don't draw, what will happen? It's a wrong answer. You must draw. Hello, draw. All right, must draw it out. Understand? All right, so in a way, the number of balls is 15, but you're supposed to draw. Please draw. All right, come say the word draw. Okay, move on. Part B. Okay. Hey, but before that, can we look at the pattern here? 1, how to get to 1? Wow, this one difficult. 2, how to get to 3? 3, how to get to 6? 4, how to get to 10? Can you see or not? And look at the incremental. Look at the gap. All right, the gap. 1 plus 2. 3 plus 3. Oh no. Oh no. Problem. What's the problem? What is the problem? The problem is the incremental is what? It's different. This is the biggest problem. This is the hardest it can go. Right? It is the hardest it can go. Can you see or not? Just now, right, for the previous question, can you see or not? All this? The incremental is a plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So you can what? Times 3, then you have to decide plus what or minus what. Can you see all this? Then this one. All right, all this. If it's a what? Plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, we times 2. Then we decide on something else. Is it a plus 1 or is it minus something? Then this one is a plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. The increment is the same one. Then you can use this method. All right, if it's a plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, you times 5. Then you have to what? Plus 4 for this case. Or then the last one out here. Oh, the incremental is a plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. You times 7. Times 7, then you have to try to get to the answer. You minus 3. Can you see or not? So for this type of question, you must react this way. But for this question, right, question 5, is a troublemaker. This is a question that many people cannot handle. All right. So the incremental, right, the gap, right, is different. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. It's not the same number. Then how? You cannot use just on that method already. Cannot. So how? Either you use listing method or you try and error. Okay, down here. Okay, down here. How many marbles are there in pattern 15? Pattern 15 means what? Pattern 1 to 4. Can you list it out or not? You can. You still can secure the marks here. So the first part A, you are supposed to get 1 mark here. Get the 1 mark. All right, can get the 1 mark. This one is easy by drawing. Part B, can you do? Can. List out. How? All right, so pattern 5, you list out. Just to secure another mark. So pattern 5, pattern 5, pattern 6, pattern 7, pattern 8. This method, no choice. All right, this method still can give you the marks. Don't worry. All right, and it's up to pattern 15 only. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Can do. All right. So some of you say the answer is 120, is it? 120 is the correct answer. All right, so you list out. So down here, right, 1 plus 3 plus 6, 10. After that is what? After that is plus 4 plus 5 is 15. This is 15. All right. Then next one is plus 6. Plus 6 is what? 21. Correct or not? Then plus 7. Plus 7 is 28. Then plus 8. Plus 8 is what? 36. Then plus 9. 45. Plus 10. 55. Plus 11. 66. Plus 12. 78. All right. Then you have to plus 12 again. 8 plus 13, sorry. 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9, 91. Plus 14. 105. Plus 15 is 120. So at least down here, right? At least down here, you still can get 120. Can you see now? All right. So down here, there is still a 120. This is called listing method. This is called a listing method. Can you see? Oh, some of you got other method. That's good. That's good. All right. There is another formula method, right? Which if you have this type of question, right, you can actually try it. All right. You can just add the number in front. Correct. But again, you don't know what is the number. For instance, you don't know what is 55. You have to plus 11. I know. All right. But again, oh, you use drawing method, Chloe. You draw. You draw the whole pattern 15. The number of balls. That'll be a bit no. Oh, so probably you have your other kind of method. That's good. All right. So down here, right, another method is to think of how to connect the 1 here. All right. The yellow color 1 here with the 1 here. How to connect the 2 here with the 3 here. All right. So for this type of question, right, I will think of a pattern again. And this type of question, right, because the increment, the increment is different, right? You have to try to think of a pattern whereby, for instance, pattern 1, right, you try to times itself. All right, it's usually the case one. Pattern 1, you try to times itself. 1 times 1 equal to a 1. All right, but is that a pattern? Let's use pattern number 2. 2 times 2 is equal to a 4. But no leh. Down there got 3 leh. How? Can I think of other things? All right, maybe there's another layer. All right, so maybe I take 4. How to get to 3? 4 minus 1? Or maybe I think of a bit more creative. All right, I purposely plus the figure number 2 to give me a 6. Then after that, I take 6 divided by 2 to give me a 3. All right, so again, it's about trying to guess and check a little bit. All right, guess and check a little bit. Colin, you take 15 times 16 divided by 2. Oh, smart, huh? All right, 15 times 16 divided by 2, is it? Also can. All right, you get 120, right? 15 times 16 divided by 2. Can. All right, that's good. All right, so Colin managed to see another pattern. All right, from here. So does it work or not? 14 times 15 divided by 2. Is it 105? Yes, it works down here. Can you see? So that's another way to do it. Smart. All right, that is good. All right, Colin, good job. So he's trying to say down here. Can you see down here? All right. So can you see that like pattern 13 and 14, right? If you times together, 13 times 14, all right, if you divide by 2, you get a what? 91. All right, 13 times 14 divided by 2, it gives you the previous one. So in order to find pattern 15, right, you must take pattern 15, the 15 itself, times 16, then divide by 2. All right, you times the next pattern number, then you divide by 2. Also can. All right, 15 times 16 is 240, divided by 2 is 120. Smart. All right, this is another way of doing. All right, is Colin what? Oh, anyway, Colin also gives that method, Victoria. So relax. All right, don't worry. All right. So I was thinking of other ways to doing it. So again, there's many ways. Don't panic. Don't panic. So for me, right, I was thinking, okay, the pattern number times the pattern number itself plus the pattern number, then divide by 2, just for fun. All right. So see whether it works or not. So the pattern number 1 times 1 is 1 plus the pattern number itself, which is 1, which is 2. Then 2 divided by 2. It gives me a 1, what? So see whether it works or not. See whether it works. Pattern 3. Let's see. Pattern 3 times pattern 3. That's a 9. 9 times the 9 plus the what? 9 plus the pattern number 3 will give me a 12. 12 divided by 2, it gives me a 6. So in a way, it works also. So there's a lot of pattern one. All right, there's a lot of pattern. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get to the answer. So don't panic. All right, I think Victoria and Colin's method is even faster. All right, they see a pattern out there, then they execute already. So if you have this idea, right, if you have this idea of looking for the correct formula, right, you can answer this question. Which pattern number consists of 1, 2, 7, 5? So looking at their number, right, looking at their pattern, Colin's and Victoria's. So what times what must give you 1, 2, 7, 5? What do you think? All right, so down here, you can actually, all right, you can actually what? You can actually use your calculator. This type of question always appear in your, word problem. So use your calculator. What times what is 1, 2, 7, 5? Just press and the two numbers, right, must be what? Consecutive. They must be side by side. So maybe you can try it. Maybe you can try 45 times 46. 45 times 46 a bit too far already. So how? Maybe you try 25 times 26. Cannot. 650 cannot leh. Then how? 50 times 51. All right, cannot. So what's the answer? Jill, can you go back again? Wait. Can we do this first? All right. But just now that method, I've forgotten. Just now their method is something times something. Divide by 2. Oh, is equal to 1275. Remember or not? All right, they take 15 times 16. They take 15 times 16. Then divide by 2 to give you 120, right? Yeah, you forgot about the divide that portion. So now you have to do the reverse. What's the reverse again? All right, so you take 1275. Reverse, instead of divide by 2, you times 2. That will give you a what? 1275 times 2, that will give you a 2550. Now you ask yourself, what times what is 2550? So what times what is equal to 2550? And these two numbers, right, they must be back to back, consecutive, we call it. All right, so you can just try and error again. Maybe 50 times 51. Okay, 50 times 51 is the right answer. All right, so down here is 50 times 51 is equal to 2550. So you take the what? You take the smaller number. Huh? So this is actually pattern number what? Pattern number 50. Can you see now? All right, this type of question a little bit challenging. Yes. All right. But if you use just now their method, okay, it seems a little bit easier already because they can see certain kind of pattern. All right, wait, let me go back to part B first. All right, some of you cannot see this. All right, so listing method is a method. All right, listing method is a method, but it's still what? Time consuming. I totally agree. But through listing method, you'll be able to find out what? Certain ways to get to the next part, which is part C. All right. Usually for part C, if cannot do right, don't waste time already. Focus on other question. Use those precious time, right, to go and check your other work or to go on to the next question. Got time, then come back to part C. Cannot. So for pattern kind of question, always do your part A and part B. Part C, if cannot do, just skip it first because it's very hard to see, the pattern. And because in the exam hall, you get a little bit panicky and all this. Can you see now? Once you get a little bit panicky, you forget everything. That's scary. All right. How can we identify this type of question in future? Okay, the incremental is different one for this. You see? Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, 1. All right. So for this plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, 1, you have to use another method, which is this type of method. All right. Again, when you work 100%, you have to keep practicing one. All right. Because sometimes the pattern can change a little bit here, a little bit there. All right. So it's very hard to say that it's 100%. Okay. So this one you can understand. For part B, okay, right? Listing method. All right. So remember, the pattern for this, right? Let's use Collins and Victoria's method. Is to take what? The figure number in front times the figure number behind, then divide by 2. Look at here again. Look at part B. Come. How to find 15? Pattern 15. Pattern 15. You take the pattern number in front, which is 15, times what? The pattern number behind 16 equal to 240. Then you divide by 2. Remember, it's 120. So this 120 is correct. All right. So in order to find pattern 15, you need to take 15 times the next number 16. Divide by 2. Remember, 15 times 16 divide by 2. Okay? Okay? All right. That is for figure 15. Figure 15, you have to take 15 times 16. The whole thing divide by 2. Okay? Okay? Now you go on to this one. So what times what? Divide by 2 must give you 1275. That's the question. What times what? Divide by 2 must give you 1275. So instead of doing the divide by 2, what do? You times 2 first. All right, you times 2 first to give you 2550. All right, so 1275, you times 2 first to give you your 2550. Now you ask yourself, the two numbers that is side by side must give you 2550 when they multiply. So what's the possibility? Use your calculator. All right, use your calculator. So 50 times 51 will give you a 2550. All right, so is it figure number 50 or is it figure number 51? Remember just now figure 15? 15, you take 15 times 16 divide by 2. So this one is the same thing. You take 50 times 51 divide by 2 will give you the 1275. So the answer is figure number 50. That's your answer. All right. All right, so this question a little bit challenging, All right, hopefully you can see the pattern. If you can see the pattern, it will score for you. Don't worry. All right. All right, I need to end the class now because I got another Sec 1 class coming up next. So if you want to practice a little bit more, right, you can actually go on to the P5, right? You can look for lesson 19 and 49. There's some more practice down there. For P6, you can look for lesson 11. Cool? Okay. All right, and that's all for this lesson. I hope you can understand and hope you can really go and practice a little bit more on this. Any question, right, can you just WhatsApp me at 89330213. All right, so sorry that today you all cannot speak to me and all this, all right, because the lesson a bit tight lah. Okay, Ken? So I see you all in the, I hope to see you all the next lesson. I hope there's a lesson. All right, so I'll see you all soon, I guess. And in the meantime, be safe and get ready for school for next week. All right, be good and don't be naughty. Okay, bye-bye.